finally won a game, and man, it was needed. Raptors win 96-78 versus the Celtics. I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. Got a paper due, so got to get to that. Ben is also off the pod. Sickness has taken over apparently, so fans, stay on guard. Stay warm. Got to stay healthy for the playoffs. All right? Big time of the season. Can't be sick and not engaged. Got to be 100% passionate, but popping into the game right away. What do you guys think? I am started off on a weird tone. Unfortunately, not convinced. I don't think the Raps are back, so to say, and I don't have a refreshed confidence for the playoffs. It's pessimistic, I know, but this depleted Celtics team wasn't a team that we really should have lost to in the first place. And I think that there's still issues that the Raptors have, or they have had during their losing streak, mainly living outside the three and the underperformance of our superstar Lowry, CJ Miles being bad. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, though. Are the Raptors legitimized with this win? I mean that's a big step to make, but do you think that they're going to do well in the playoffs, or do you not, based off of the last 2 weeks' performance? I would argue they're not quite there yet. But into this game and into the positives, it was a great game. It really was. It's great to handle Boston like we did, especially being our main competitor, our main rival, the team that the media always says is way better than the Raptors. We confirmed that we are the best team in the East. We are the number one team. Maybe forget about Cleveland. We confirmed that we are the better team than Boston with the current roster. With Kyrie, who knows? I still have confidence that we would beat Boston. They don't worry me. But anyways, only the big score tonight for Boston, for the Celtics. And apparently, Greg Monroe turned into a god. Couldn't be stopped, but that wasn't enough. The rest of the team got held to practically nothing. We scored 33. They only scored 33 points in the half, and just a huge round of applause goes towards the team for putting in that concerted effort to shut down this team. It goes to Dwayne Casey for amazing coaching lineup, inspiring the guys after a tough loss last night to come out and play so hard tonight to get those stops. So congratulations to everybody on the Raptors. Really good, solid playing tonight. Everybody who played for the Raptors scored tonight, except for Norman Powell, I think. But that was nice to see everybody getting involved. CJ and Kyle still struggling, still struggling from the field. But Fred VanVleet, as always, went lights out. He said, shh, to the Celtics bench, because he was on fire from three. He was on fire from everywhere, as he always is. It's come to be expected. But wee-oo, triple-double alert. DeLon Wright almost had himself a game and a half. Finished with 8, 9, and 8, I think. I don't have the stats pulled up, but feel free to call me out for that. But I believe that was it. Really solid game all around. The bench, in general, looked like they had their swagger back, which is really good. Really good to see. But I'll skip ahead to the fourth quarter because the game was good all around. And besides to say, once again, that they held the Celtics to 33 points in the half. Wow, that's really cool. Hopefully they can keep that up. But the fourth quarter was great, and there was a couple plays that were notable, so we'll swing it into the segments. The GOAT, the greatest of all time play of the night was the double touch pass, Fred to Ibaka, fake the slam to Bebe, who finished it with the slam. That was Spurs offense on display with that possession. Very sweet, my guys. The OGs. Sometimes not all plays can be the GOAT. Sometimes the plays make you say, oh, geez. That happened tonight. The OGs play the day. Ibaka's weird lob at the end of the game. It was like a granny shot after getting a rebound to Lowry. But there was like a defender in the middle. I don't really understand. It was just like a high lob to him. Two-hand under his legs. Hard to describe. It was just bizarre. It got picked off like you would expect, so I don't know what the rationale is behind it. The other OGs play the game. DeMar, during the post-game interview that Lowry was reporting, conducting, whatever, came and wrapped the towel around Lowry's face, and Lowry decided to just finish the interview like that. DeMar was holding him pretty tight bond. Pretty funny to watch. Hopefully it gets posted on YouTube somewhere. That'd be, it's worth it. It was entertaining. It was pretty funny. Made me say, oh geez. And then finally, the award that nobody wants to get. The DeMar Carroll Gold Star Award for worst performance of the evening. Hands down, undoubtedly, without a shadow a spectrum or a smidgen of remorse goes to the Celtics for getting held to a season low in scoring. They played neither 3 nor D. So they get the DeMar Carroll Gold Star Award. You know what? Another news around the league, just in general, the Raps didn't solidify the number 1 seed tonight, but they really only need to beat Orlando to clinch the number 1 seed. I mean, the final teams, they have a tough schedule. They're Indiana, good team. Detroit, I mean, sometimes might give them trouble. Miami Heat, pretty good team as well. Orlando Magic, that should be a win. The Celtics, on the other hand, to try to catch up to the Raptors, need to win more than 3 games because the Raptors hold the tiebreaker, so they need to win their next 4. Boston, they will. Atlanta, they will. Washington, maybe. Brooklyn, they will. So there's a pretty safe chance to say that the Raptors are going to get the number 1 seed. Correct me if you feel like I'm wrong. What do you guys think? It would be nice to have, 100%. Also, the 76ers, quietly on a 12-game win streak, and Simmons, their point guard, albeit 6'11" point guard, it's crazy. He's been shooting over 70% from the field in the last 2 games, while almost averaging a triple-double over their entire win streak. Begs the question, Westbrook who? Ben Simmons. It's going to be a phenomenal talent. But more importantly, while I do like that team, I do like those players, everybody, all the young talent that they have. The Cavs are now tied with the 76ers. They're both 8 games back of the Raptors. It'll be interesting to see who comes out of the third, or with the third place in the East. Hopefully, it's the Cavs, or else we could see another Raptors-Cavs second-round matchup, which would be devastating. Because while I think that there is potential to beat the Cavaliers, I think that being ousted in the second round again, we will lose all credibility as a team that's good for many years to come. So we want to save that Cavs matchup to as late as possible to give us as much time to plan. So I really hope that the 76ers, as much as I like them, as much as I think it's great that they're finally winning, I hope that they slow it down so the Cavs can get that 3rd seed. And the other thing that scares me, the Bucks, now tied with the, I don't have it pulled up, whatever team is in 7th, 13.5 games back or 18.5, whatever, doesn't really matter. They're tied for 8th, and I hope that they win their next 4 and that whatever team's above them loses a couple, because if they finish 8th, I've said it before, Bucks are the worst possible matchup for the Raptors in the first round of everybody, 4th seed and down, 5th seed and down, say. The height, the athleticism, I understand that some say the Raptors have the Bucks, and the games that we lost were only close games. We took 2 games on the season, everything like that, but you know what? You can't underrate that team. They gave us a lot of trouble in the playoffs last year. They have Giannis, who is practically unstoppable when he's trying his hardest. We have guys that are just oversized and better on the wing. I'm not saying that the Raptors are bad. I'm just saying that that is a scary matchup to play in the first round that I would rather avoid. Do I think we'd still win? Probably. I don't want to put my money on either team, but I would rather not see the Bucks. I don't know. That's just it. Some more exciting news, too. Indiana, we're going to try to get some clips in the game, just the whole thing, highlights, see if we get slammed with the copyright. If we do, the game against the Magic. Sorry, the game against the Magic, that's when we're going to go for the highlights, see if we get hit with the copyright. If we do, we're going to pop into the Detroit Pistons game with, I guess, a videotaping of our face with the GIFs all incorporated. See if that's a little more interesting for you guys to watch. Let me know what you think about that. Let us know, obviously, it comes out. We're excited to just switch things up, see what's most engaging, see what's more fun. I think that the GIFs, while they're entertaining, perhaps maybe are getting, I don't know, a little bit old. We're trying to set ourselves apart. We're trying to do something that's cool and that's awesome for you guys. So we're excited to bring these things up for the next couple of games. So stay tuned for sure and keep loving the Raptors. Hit us with a like if you like, a sub if you don't. Man, thanks for listening.